Welcome to BNEWS Weekly. I'm Phil Gallagher, along with BNEWS reporters Tad Stefanak, Chris Flaherty, and Robert Paris, along with Gretchen Carey with the Community Calendar. Thank you for joining us. The Department of Education announced an investigation in Burlington Public Schools for allegedly failing to comply with parents' written requests to opt their children out of a 2025 Youth Risk Behavior Survey administered in March earlier this year. These actions potentially violate parents' rights under the Protection of Pupil Rights Amendment, which allows parents to recuse their children from participation in school surveys or questionnaires that ask students certain sensitive private information. Superintendent of Burlington Schools, Eric Conti, released a statement in response to the notice stating, "The district will cooperate fully with the investigation and will respond within the time required. Without addressing the government's allegations directly, the Burlington Public Schools has already taken significant steps to address reported issues with the administration of the YRBS, and the district has been transparent throughout this process." The school district previously acknowledged to the community that it was able to confirm 5 instances of students whose parents opted them out who were allowed inadvertently to participate in the survey. This is not a new issue, and the district has gone to great lengths to be transparent and forthcoming about the problems, unintentional as they were with the 2025 survey. The Burlington Public Schools look forward to resolving this matter with the federal government and to implementing the forthcoming amended policies that continue the goal of improving the protection of all students' rights. Dr. Conti visited BCAT this week for a superintendent update with new host Nikki Cadillac of the Burlington Buzz. She asked him about the forthcoming policies. Let's take a look.
A lot of conversation towards the end of last year and over the summer about the Youth Risk Behavior Survey. That's been hashed and rehashed, and we're not going to rehash it, but I know that there were some policy updates discussed at school committee this week. They haven't been voted on, last week on the 19th of August. Haven't been voted on yet, but do you want to give us like a quick rundown of what changes to expect?
Well, I think the changes to expect is all of our surveys need to be available a certain number of days ahead of being administered. I think there needs to be a full school committee vote as opposed to a subcommittee vote. I think just to make sure that people sort of are aware, and even if our conversations were public, if people are, we're sort of in a routine, sometimes people don't pay attention. Clearly the routine was broken and now we're paying attention, but I think we need to make sure that we are as public as possible in giving parents multiple ways to review the material and then opt their child, again, out or in. The school committee has to make that decision as well. They could say this survey requires parents to say, I want my child to participate, and another survey might be that every child will participate unless I say no. So I think those would be the two decisions, but again, those decisions will be made by the full committee and then we'll move forward. I think it's a process about surveying students, I think that the policy is addressing. There's also a lot of conversation about whether we should even be asking these questions and at what age and all that other stuff, and I think those conversations need to be ongoing because I think the mission of public schools are getting more and more complex. The student needs are getting more and more complex, and it's a challenge. So there are kids who require lots more attention in many different ways than other kids, and we're trying to get everyone through. So that's and meet everyone's needs, and that's not always acceptable or it's not always the same for every family or every child. So we're working at that, but I do think, again, that idea of transparency, that idea of parent choice and control, and I'm a supporter of that. I think there are, parents are partners in this process, and I think we just need to give them that opportunity and make sure that we're not questioning each other's intentions. Our intentions are to, again, graduate good people who have the skills to thrive and contribute to society, and I'm sure their intentions are to love their kids unconditionally and raise the best kids that they can.
Big news on the business front this week. Burlington is set to become a global coffee hub. Keurig Dr. Pepper announced its acquisition of coffee giant JDE Peet's for $18 billion, with plans to split it into 2 companies after the merger, Global Coffee Company and Beverage Company. Global Coffee Company, which will be headquartered right here in Burlington, will focus entirely on coffee and is expected to become the world's largest coffee-only company. The other company, called Beverage Company, will focus on soft drinks and will be based in Texas. Governor Maura Healey praised the move. She says the merger is a big win for Massachusetts, bringing new jobs, growth, and global recognition to Burlington. Life Alive Organic Cafe recently opened at the Burlington Square Shopping Plaza across from the Burlington Mall. Tad Stefanak visited them to find out more about the cafe's Eat Positive, Live Positive philosophy.
The popular food chain, Life Alive Organic Cafe, has come to Burlington with their healthy foods and positive philosophy.
So Life Alive is the place for positive eating. So our philosophy of eat positive, live positive is rooted in the idea of what you eat and how that makes you feel. So a lot of our food gives you the energy that you crave to take on the day. We use all whole ingredients. We stay away from any seed oils and all of our sauces. We get whole vegetables and we produce everything with no filler or anything in between. So it's all real ingredients. And then we have a number of different offerings on our menu. Slurp-worthy noodles, like our spicy peanut noodles, grain bowls that are hearty and delicious, packed with fiber and protein like our miso eggplant and crispy rice, or our golden Buddha bowl, which is by far my favorite. I think it does a great job highlighting what we do at Life Alive with steaming and roasting. And then we also have fresh salads. We also have a number of different drinks like our smoothie category, which is focusing on many different functional ingredients such as our Glow Time smoothie, which is packed with ingredients to help your skin glow. We have a full espresso bar, so this is our vanilla tahini latte, and then also our strawberry matcha latte, and then you can just find some beautiful handcrafted beverages like our lavender lemonade.
I asked what brought Life Alive Organic Cafe to Burlington.
Well, a lot of our guests are reaching out and filling up our email inbox saying, you got to come to Burlington, you got to come to Burlington. So eventually we said, you know what, give the people what they want. Let's bring the power of positive eating to the Burlington community. Just being here is a wonderful honor, and we're excited to bring positive eating to the community. But as far as integration, we just want people to come in and try our food, and then we'll also be a part of the community, just doing different outreach within the community.
From Life Alive Organic Cafe, I'm BNEWS reporter Tad Stefanak.
Another new business in town is J7 Adventureland. Chris Flaherty went to the mall to find out more on the new indoor playground.
J7 Adventureland, a new indoor playground packed with plenty of food and fun for families, recently opened its doors at the Burlington Mall.
I have two kids, 3-year-old and 5-year-old. So I've been running around just trying to entertain them. That's why this idea just came to me that maybe in a busy mall like Burlington Mall, we can have something where the parents can do some shopping, where the kids can also enjoy themselves. I saw this idea in different malls, but not in Burlington area. That's why I was thinking that might be a good idea just to bring some of the concept here, just to see if it works.
We have our party rooms. We also feature our slide, ball pit. We have a cannon, swings. There's a lot of cool features inside of the playground.
J7 Snack Bar offers a diverse menu of snacks and drinks with nutritious ingredients.
We feature some Japanese snacks. We have coffee. We also offer chicken tenders, dino nuggets, stuff like that. But we're also working on incorporating healthier options as well.
It's been great. The mall office and also the town have been super supportive throughout the whole process. We got a really good contractor. Everything was done perfectly. The whole project only took less than 2 years. So I feel really lucky and supportive.
Until next time, this is Chris Flaherty for BNEWS Weekly.
Council on Aging Director Marge Yetman was in the studio for her monthly senior news update. Let's have a look.
We are doing many of our usual activities and programs, but we also are running a couple of specials. We are having our open house, our annual open house on Wednesday, September 17th from 3 to 5. People can come in and meet our social workers, meet our van drivers, meet our activity coordinator and myself, and just get to know us, get to know what we have, and come into the center in a non-intimidating way.
Nice.
And then we are doing our safety and wellness fair.
Cool.
On Tuesday, September 30th from 1 to 3. I have lost track of how many years we have been doing this, but suffice it to say, I think we're in double digits now, or close to. So we're going to have all sorts of vendors, and we'll have a lot of departments, town departments, coming as well, so you can talk to someone from the police station, probably the fire department, us as well. And then we'll have home care agencies and assisted livings, that community reps that you can talk to, and some safety and ramp people, and it should be a lot of fun, and it'll keep people busy. And then of course we're just going to have, like I said, we're going to do a lot of our regular activities, kind of filling in the spaces,
Nice.
And keeping people entertained as we go into the fall.
The Burlington Historical Society is presenting a funny program about funny programs. The community is invited to join award-winning author and pop culture historian Mark Gitlin for a fun and enlightening presentation based on his book, The Greatest Sitcoms of All Time. He's the only author to actually rank the best of the best, including I Love Lucy, The Honeymooners, All in the Family, Cheers, Seinfeld, and many more. He will discuss the criteria he used to rank the sitcoms and talk about how they have evolved over the decades in humor, presentation, and content. He will also show funny snippets from shows and challenge patrons with sitcom trivia. The event is September 4th at 7 p.m. at the Senior Center. The Burlington Volunteer Reserve Corps will also be hosting a presentation next week. Ronald Bergenheim of North Shore DEAF, Deaf Incorporated, will speak on his journey as someone who was born deaf and explains ways in which participants can assist those who are hard of hearing. The community is invited to join the BVRC on September 3rd at 6 p.m. at the Grandview Farm for this interesting presentation and to learn more about BVRC. The Economic Development Office is excited to announce the return of September Burlington Beer Garden Series. The events take place each Thursday throughout the month from 4:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. at the Pocket Park on Cambridge Street. This fun, family-friendly, and dog-friendly community event is designed to foster the close-knit ties the town is known for. The gatherings are a great way for community members to connect while enjoying some local food, regional brews, live music, and to support local businesses. September also means the return of Red Devil football. Robert Paris has the full breakdown of what to expect this fall season after our community calendar.
Hey everyone, I'm Gretchen Carey, and this is your community calendar. On September 4th, the BHS varsity soccer teams will be holding their 4th soccer night at Varsity Field with the BYSA youth players. Everyone is welcome to the event. The beer garden will return starting on Thursdays in September from 4:30 to 8:30 p.m. at 202 Cambridge Street. The event is rain or shine. Everyone is welcome. For more information, go to the following website. Starting on Sundays in September at 2 p.m., Burlington Public Library will be having the 2nd annual concert series. No registration is required. For more information, go to the following website. For more community calendar events, go to bcattv.org, burlingtonpubliclibrary.org, and burlingtonrecreation.org. I'm Gretchen Carey, and that was your community calendar.
It's Nikki from Burlington Buzz, and I cannot wait to share with you something that we've been working on with the nice folks over here at BCAT. It's a brand new TV show called Burlington at Work, and it profiles the people and the organizations that keep Burlington buzzing. We combine that with little snippets of local news and roundtable discussions of issues that are important to you in your community. The TV show premieres in September, and I can't wait to share it with you.
The Red Devil Fall sports programs have kicked off their 2025 seasons with preseason practices. One team in particular has already started the regular season. Down at the Billerica Country Club, Red Devil Golf has already took a swing at the tee with their first win of the new year against Bedford. Coach Bob Concession is leading this group once again, which is mostly senior-based.
The key to our team, I think, is our depth. We have a lot of seniors who have gotten better, who have been on the verge of playing, and I think it's their opportunity to try to step up and see if they can do the job as a lineup player. And as you know, the Middlesex League in golf is just so strong, so stacked. Every time we play a team, they always have a really good number one in some depth. So it's exciting trying to build. We're going to try to build off last year and see how that goes.
after a first-round exit in the playoffs. Girls volleyball is coming back with 3 of their starters, Ula Rinkovichuti, Cassidy Hanlon, and Pia Kasparian, who is returning from injury.
Since we still have a pretty young team this year, a lot of it's going to be working hard, and they got to step up, ready to go. And I still, want us to get to playoffs and make it as far as we can.
Girls field hockey returned to the field this season with their star goalie, Lauren Scalia, who made history after saving 58 shots on net in the playoff loss to Neshoba Regional. This makes her the 2nd highest in the state and 2nd highest in the country for this achievement.
Just continuing on with her fierceness. She is absolutely a force in net. We are so lucky that we have 2 more seasons with her. She's never afraid to step out. She's just incredible. We have 7 seniors this year. We have a big wave of freshmen who played youth, which is really exciting. Just seeing how advanced they already are as freshmen is really exciting for the growth of the program.
The girls and boys cross country teams will begin their seasons in a few weeks. With the departure of Krish Almeida, senior Roy Kinike will be the top runner for the squad.
Yeah, I got a good core group. A lot of them really started to emerge last spring track season. We'll really see what last year's sophomores, this year's juniors are ready to do, and I think that's going to carry our team a long way.
As for the girls, they have improved their numbers of competitors for this season.
This is the highest number of girls we've had in a long time, so it's really awesome. We have a senior, we have a sophomore, and then a lot of underclassmen, younger girls that are just really excited to be here, and it makes me excited to be here. We have a big team for what we've had in the past, and I'm just really excited about that. It's really promising.
A new goalie will be in net for Red Devil Soccer as Max Levitt graduated.
Fantastic 2-year keeper, but we have 4 really young, really talented keepers all battling for a spot right now. Every year we've had more kids sign up, and that's a product of BYSA and BSA and all their work and getting young kids excited about soccer. So hardest part of our job is this week, making cuts and doing those things, but it's a good problem to have because we're getting better every year.
The Soccer Night celebration will be held earlier this season on September 4th at Varsity Field. Cheer is coming back from a first-place finish in the state regionals last November. They're trying to make it back to the state championship, which they fell short in.
We have a lot of talented kids. We're building every single year. This is going to be my 5th year, so every year we just got better and better, I believe. I'm excited for just them being together. I'm excited to get back into competing. I'm excited for football games because that's what we're really here for, is showcasing their hard work.
Head coach of girls swimming Vito Costa comes off a season of record-setting performances, including a trip to the state championship.
In order for us to get back to states and sectionals, what's going to work in our favor is, first off, we have 9 seniors, and a lot of those are going to be returning to sectionals and states. A lot of them have already broken records in Burlington and Woburn. I'm expecting all of our relays to go right back to sectionals and states. I'm also expecting some individuals to get there in their individual event, getting super fast, making sure that they can try to break more records, which is what it seems to be that they really want to do this season.
We have one new coach this season, and his name is Greg Sheridan. Sheridan will be taking over football duties after George Balian announced his retirement in the spring. Drew Garvey will be under center as the new quarterback following the departure of Anthony Guerrier. You can check out an exclusive interview with Coach Sheridan and our sideline reporter Noel D'Amico on our website at bcattv.org. Good luck to everyone on their respective seasons. I'm Robert Paris for BNEWS Sports.
Our photo of the week was sent in by Jean Valley. Jean captured her 2 canines relaxing in the dog days of summer. Everybody likes cute dogs, Jean. Thank you for the photo. We'd like to see your photos. The photos could be of something you see around town, the weather outside your own door, or even photos of your family members, friends, and pets. Whatever you think is interesting and would like to share, send them to bcat@bcattv.org with the subject line Photo of the Week. Before we go, congratulations are in order for the Burlington players and this year's Dash Award winners. With an impressive 20 nominations, the group brought home 5 awards. We hope to catch up with the winners for an Entertainment Buzz segment. Their new season starts Friday, and we will have a preview of their first performance, the Savannah Disputation, next week. We'll also see the return of our sports segment with Juliana McGrain, a look at the mini golf night at the library, and more. That's it from the news desk. Have a good week. Thank you for joining us.